Hi everyone, Tim here. Just a couple things before we start. First, this episode is a bit different. In the second half of the episode, the three of us will be talking about some characters and what they're wearing in very specific pictures. Now, you can easily Google the pictures, and Pat mentions what to search for every time. But please, don't do this while driving or doing something that needs your full attention. Alright? Thanks. And second, towards the end, I make a recurring joke that we've been teasing ourselves about for a while now. But hey, times change and the joke is dead. BKNC is on Spotify now. So if you prefer to listen to your podcasts on Spotify, then search for Between Keyboard and Chair, and we'll be right there. Alright, that's about it. So, thanks for listening, and we hope you enjoy this episode.
It's showtime, Synergy! Welcome back to Between Keyboard and Chair. Me, Patinator, and my co-hosts will introduce themselves by singing or saying a line from their favorite 90s cartoon.
Turtle power, it's me, Ponzi.
Damn it! Stole! Sneaky bastard!
Wait, it hasn't been 1 minute and we've already screwed up the levels.
We all moved away from the mics this time. As penance and for being second, he has to sing the rest of the Gemini hologram song.
Wait.
He's only watched one 90s cartoon show.
Apparently.
Wait.
He was with My Little
Gem is
Pony.
exciting. Ooh, no, it's
Yep,
exciting.
that's the one. Gem
That's
is
the one.
exciting.
Whoa, Gem. Gem is my name. No one else is the same. Gem is my name.
Misfits, the song is better. We are the Misfits, and the song is better. By the way, if you guys don't like the movie, watch it, because that was intense. There was industrial espionage in that show.
No, I will not allow you to go on this podcast and say watch the movie.
Yeah, no, I meant for show.
The show.
The show,
the
yeah,
movie.
yeah, the show.
Don't
the
watch
movie
that
is a very
movie.
different thing altogether.
Do not watch that movie.
But it is showtime.
Oh, no.
For today, we're
Yes.
going to discuss great things like the World Cup for approximately 5 minutes, since only like 1.5 people out of 3 know the World Cup right now.
I mean,
And
I know it exists.
Yeah, and we're gonna. I know about Scott Sterling, but that's about it. And then we're gonna talk about Fonzie's exploding PC, and then later, we're gonna talk fashion.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
At first, who's in the World
Experts in
Cup?
fashion.
The only thing I know about Zidane is that he was a character in FF9.
Nice. I know that a World Cup is a thing.
Oh, Blitzball is based on the World Cup.
No. No.
Don't they swim?
No. Yeah, they swim in the World Cup.
Yes. It's like a marathon, right? There's a lot of running involved from what I hear.
So, like,
The World Cup's happening.
is it like the World Cup, like the World Cup of baseball, where only America is in it, or is it like the World Cup as in everyone is in it? Yeah.
I'm not even.
Does it involve a cup?
America. Well, I
Yeah,
guess
the
America
World-
is
the-
in it. 'Cause
The
it's
World
the
Series
World
of baseball, because like the World Series of baseball is
It's just America.
Yeah, but like this
Yeah.
is like an actual.
No,
world
this
thing.
is the actual.
Is this the Olympics
No,
of...
I think this is
ball?
mostly Europe.
Huh.
Actually, no, that's not right. Because no, that's not right at all. Because it is a World Cup. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who is included and who is who is not included. Like the States is probably in there, but I haven't watched the
I think they're
match.
hosting next round.
Oh, are they?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
they
this
won
is-
the bid.
Oh,
The
okay.
CUM,
There-
that's right.
Yeah, it's America.
And-
It's
Canada,
and
US,
Mexico.
Mexico.
That's
Yeah,
Not in
right,
that
right.
order. Canada, US,
The
Mexico.
important part is, presumably by that time, they have a different president.
Presumably, it'll still
presumably,
exist.
Presumably it still exists.
But yeah, so the World Cup is happening now. We're only in the first stages of it, so
How long does it run?
okay, I could explain the entire mechanics to you, but you'd fall asleep.
That's a good point.
But essentially,
Keep it
so
snappy, son.
we're in we're so there are eliminations, which happened before this.
Here, Croatia made it.
So there were eliminations, and then now we're in the group stages. The
Yeah.
group stages, basically, that's the iPad going off.
Good
The
job,
group
iPad.
stages are happening now. So there, per group, there are 4 teams, and the teams fight everyone else on the team, and based on points, they move on to the next
The
stage.
fist fight.
Yeah,
that-
imagine the fist fight.
See, that's why hockey can't have a World Series. It's just be punching.
So, like the last World Cup, I barely followed, but this one, this one Denmark's actually doing not so
Alright.
bad. So
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are they like favored? Are they like known for?
No.
Oh shit.
No, I mean they're not that good. They don't have the best players, but they're,
They're not
actually
that good.
They're not. I mean, I can hope, right? But yeah.
Wait, didn't we literally have 2 guys named Young Husband who were like, who made like Philippine soccer a sex thing? And is that a like holy shit?
We did have 2 players named Young Husband.
Yeah,
I think, but-
like what happened to her? Like Gilas? I think that's like if it, are we
No,
in
no,
the
no.
World Cup?
Ascals.
We're in the
Ascals.
World.
Pascal,
I
sorry.
think we got eliminated.
Oh well, you know.
I mean,
we're
you know,
look. The Philippines is not a good like football country. They're better at basketball. We fare better at basketball games.
The
more.
Philippines is more of a basketball country than it's football.
That's true. They're like we see like people who are contemporaries in school who are in teams now.
We're I think
Yeah.
the
So messed
best
up.
in Southeast Asia. Like it's almost laughable at how good the team is in the eyes of the other countries in Southeast Asia in terms of basketball.
It's a weird.
Like it's a weird thing. It's
Yeah.
a weird thing. That like, oh hey, the Philippines, they're tough. Like really?
What a surprise! But they're so average height.
Yeah, but apparently, we're a basketball team.
Is it okay that I say that we make great crossbreeds, or is that like not a good?
Oof,
thing
that
to
seems
say?
like an rough. I mean,
That's all I have.
rough. Oh boy.
Because like, have you seen Batista? My God.
So the World Cup's happening.
the defending from my understanding, the defending team is
Germany,
right?
and they lost their first match.
Yeah, they lost the first match. Like,
Yeah.
great
Like,
start,
is it
Germany.
single elimination or is it a points thing?
No, so for the
We are
group
going to the
stages,
mechanics. Hello.
yeah, for
Hello,
the group
Ben.
stages, it's point thing. So each group has 4 teams in it, and each team fights everyone else in that group, and it's dependent on number of points you gain. You gain 3 points for a win. You gain 1 point for a tie. You gain 0 points for a loss. And the points are tallied up.
Oh, okay.
And whoever makes the 1 and 2, so the first and second, basically there are 2 eliminations.
Okay, that's
So most points win.
Most points win. It gets a little more complicated if there are ties, but
Yeah.
that-
Which is a lot of ties, huh?
yeah, there are a lot of
Lot of
ties. So
I like it.
you
It's the
know.
one game where you have a tie and you still get a point for it.
Yes,
That's nice.
I mean, you have to.
I mean, it's nice.
Both people get the points. Like
Yeah.
both teams. Like you've been in card tournaments.
Oh, I forgot about that. Like I always thought that ties are.
Yeah, I used to like be one of those morons or assholes really. But like, oh look at you, you're watching sports. But then I go to sleep watching Magic tournaments. Like I get you guys now. Like I might not like the sport of soccer, but like I just watched the Las Vegas Grand Prix for Magic. And like, yeah, I get these guys.
It's similar except there's more running.
Yeah.
there was a day before when I knew what the mechanics of Magic were, the tournament rules were. That's long gone now.
Still barely. I think I can access that information still in my head.
Yeah, the good news is that's probably the only game you'll be able to play on your computer since there was a fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were like, well, we is a strong word. It was
Well,
mostly Tim, and we
Fire
were peering
is a
over.
strong word. It was just mostly smoke and metal.
Yeah.
Burnt
What?
metal.
Where there's smoke?
There might be fire.
Backgrounder. Before we started recording this, Ponzi came over to get some technical help
Yeah.
because
A
How
console.
much fire
wait,
should a computer make?
we think we've mentioned
And
this in
it's
2
0%.
podcasts running, right? That your computer was not working.
Yep.
That was literally the last episode. They were talking about how you'd bring it next time.
And I did.
And you did.
I keep my word apparently.
And you blew up your video
Well,
card.
I mean, it was messed up already. It seems. Because here's the thing: like I was playing Civ 6, went to dinner, for dinner downstairs, came
blow
up.
up your video card
Come
with
up.
Civ 6.
I don't know. It was the
It's
only.
also 9 years old.
It was the only game
Fair.
that was running, and maybe browser.
Okay, in fairness, you shouldn't be running more than one game at a time. Come
Oh,
on.
yeah, that's true.
What are
I
you,
mean,
Rain Man?
You're
but I'm
talking
not-
to the guy who has like 30 tabs open in his browser all the time.
How much of that is porn?
0.
Wow. Oh yeah, you'd focus, of course.
Yeah, it's like, that seems wasteful.
It's valuable bandwidth.
But so it was just that I think a browser was open, and then it went down, came up, and then the monitor was turned off, and I was like, oh, maybe it's screensaver, whatever. I wiggled the mouse, no movement, and then I smelled something metallic, and
Is that Chris's
smoky.
blood?
And it's not blood, so I assume assume something blew up.
You know what was probably happening, right?
Elves
so-
and gnomes?
No, one of those 30 tabs.
Yeah.
One of the websites was using your computer to mine Bitcoin.
That actually might be true.
That actually might be true.
And that was the one that caused the burn?
I'm pretty sure some Facebook ads still do that. Like when I look at
Oh.
Facebook now, I have to switch to just Messenger. It slows down weird.
Well,
There are certain sites that
they
if
should just
you
ask
open
me straight up, hey man, do you want to help me mine Bitcoin? I would
And-
say,
no, you'd
no.
say no.
No.
Yeah. So why would they ask you? Better to say sorry, or you can't do anything because you don't have a computer anymore.
Well, that's also true.
I am just happy you got there before there was an actual fire.
I think the fire thing would not have continued. There's not a lot of burnable things.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean, your house is a burnable thing.
and
Well, no, actually, the house will survive. It's everything else in it
Hmm.
that won't. The house is probably built of
like
really
the
stuff.
people.
Oh yeah. The people included. Yeah. I am one of those also.
I also breathe air.
I was there.
I also flammable.
I was there. Yeah, so that happened today. It was a bit of touch and go. It was like an episode of bad episode of House, where Tim tried to figure out what's wrong with it. In the end, the diagnosis is get a new one.
Yeah. You need a new computer.
I mean, you can
That's-
roll the dice in this one, but
Oh man, like oh boy, this is gonna be an expensive year.
So, what are you gonna get? We're still
Uh,
gonna recommend you going for ultra gaming. Or
I've never really went for ultra gaming. I just
Yeah?
went with capable gaming.
man, I gotta say, like, I used to be like
Yeah.
that, but then I discovered, like, man, games can look good.
Yeah.
I think you guys were there. Like, we were going to Green Hills again. Like, Green Hills is like this place where we always get our computer parts because they're cheap there, and like there's a lot of selection. Support us, Green Hills.
Once he needs a new video card.
Yes.
Your ad could be here,
I could be talking about your stuff.
but the point, yeah, like, and that was the first time I turned on a game. Set like auto graphics, like it's recommended ultra, and I'm like, this is a different experience.
That's a great feeling too, right?
right?
I've
Like, and then I played
I've
Witcher
run-
on good settings.
You can go ultra in Witcher.
Yeah,
You and I have the same card.
Yeah.
You can go ultra in Witcher.
Beautiful. Like, it is a different experience.
Yeah. I mean, I'll try to get a decent one.
Yeah.
I just can't promise like top of line stuff. It's
Yeah.
just
Just wait for like this Bitcoin nonsense to finish.
I don't think it's gonna finish.
I don't think it's
anytime
gonna
soon.
finish. I
I
mean,
found they're at 7K now from jumping.
yeah.
It's still
It's still a thing.
But
okay.
I mean, so while we're on that topic, right? So you don't get to play games. Well, okay,
No, I have
no.
not been able to
Let's
play.
continue because
to be fair.
we were able to fix your computer. It's
Yeah.
back. It's alive again.
It lives.
It can access the drives.
Yeah, it can access the drives. It can access Windows. It's now running 8 gigabyte of RAM.
Nice.
Hey, 8 gigabytes is a lot more than I'm used to.
It's also amazing in 206.
Yeah. Hey, I was,
No.
like I run a much slower RAM setup before, and then even my laptop runs a smaller one.
Yeah, but I mean the laptop is a
Does
Mac,
not
so
plug
it's
in.
kind of optimized for. But you're also running the massive, incredibly
Yes.
powerful
The strongest video card that unit has ever had.
GTX 730.
Discontinued in 2015 with
Boy.
drivers that support Windows 8.
My palm was bigger. From what I've learned, like you need video cards is like following the rule of like bigger is better, and this is tiny. This is smaller than the first ever video card I've ever bought. It is kind of surprising.
What? When did what?
The one that the capacitors exploded.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, that was a thing too.
Oh yeah, you're probably listening, Big Z Migo. Migo was on a few Heroes of the Storm episodes when we had to play one character with two heads. I was the shooty head.
Oh, of course you are.
Here's the moving head. That's his video card. Ponzi blew up.
No, the one that blew up was
Oh, no.
no, yeah.
Wait, how many video cards have you gone through?
At least two.
At least you've blown up at least two video
I've blown
cards.
up two.
How many power supplies have you blown up?
Around two also. Or
feel
two or
like-
three.
I feel like there's a problem here.
I am a problem here. I'm willing to admit that I am part of, in fact, the cause of the problem.
You are a constant.
I am the constant, other than the fact that there's a PC around. Yeah,
You should just go Mac gaming.
yeah. You know, I should.
Yeah, you
go
can
back
use it
in
as a mouse pad.
How dare you? I can play Shadowrun there.
I'm with him.
How dare you too? I've been able to play Shadowrun really well. It doesn't need a lot. It gets hot though. It gets really warm.
All right, so what's the worst thing that's happened to you? Like, what catastrophes happened to your computer before?
Oh, I know. Thunder and lightning. Struck one.
Lightning.
Holy shit!
Yeah. Lightning once just completely conked everything out, blew the motherboard.
Everything?
Yeah.
I remember that. I
Yes.
think like we went here and like, where are we going?
It blew the motherboard completely.
I thought it was just a video card.
It was
Damn.
the motherboard. The entire thing went kaput. So, yeah, that was a sad day.
Yeah, that was sudden.
That was sudden. But yeah, that's probably the worst thing that's happened to me with the computer. Well,
Well,
I mean, now that no, I
I
can't.
am also the worst thing that happened to you, but
I can't say that now that you have a computer again because it doesn't benefit you whatsoever. But Steam sale.
That's
Yay!
true. Steam
Yeah.
says a thing.
God, I want to participate but can't.
I've been less and less interested in it, and not just because I have more buying power now. It's more
Money, the easy way.
like, it's like the games I want. Like, I think I've played myself out.
Wow.
Like, I bought what I would have wanted
Yeah.
to buy anyway. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
we're done. Like, what I'm waiting for is Xenonauts 2. Like, that's
Yeah.
the game.
Yeah, there's a bunch of like in the horizon kind of things, but not currently in the sale.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, sales, yeah, somewhat lackluster.
I'm
I
expecting that.
I think, yeah, it has been for the past 3-4 years now.
Yeah, ever
Actually,
since they became consumer friendly and stopped flash sales.
yeah. But if you were to put something that you wanted to play in your wish list,
Well, this is the one that I have not gotten yet. That I've been waiting for the perfect time and ability to, which is Hitman. I mentioned that one
The
before.
first one?
Yeah, the multi-episode download
Right.
thing. So I'm waiting for that. I want to get that one on sale because I think it will be on sale or is on sale. Because the last thing I got from the last part of the wish list I wanted was Witcher, so that I got that.
Pretty much everything.
Yeah.
is on sale.
I want that one. Part of me wants Stellaris still, because of course
it's worth it.
I know.
No, it really is. City Skylines.
City Skylines
that's-
Enzo has, so I
Oh,
brother
really?
has it.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I can just access that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that those are the
Wait,
ones.
doesn't Enzo, your brother, doesn't he use a PS4?
He does, but he can play with his Mac sometimes.
Oh,
So,
okay. Okay.
So he has some games, and I gave him a couple of games, which I've played already. Yeah, I'm out of games sometimes.
You should get Skyrim Special Edition.
Should
Is this
I
from,
though? Should
Yeah.
Is this the
I?
expansions?
What?
Does it have the
Yeah,
expansions?
it has everything in it.
Everything.
Everything in it. Yeah.
Okay, maybe I'll consider that.
Old memories of Tim just tasking us to like, hey, wanna like Oblivion, like, hey, wanna turned me into a human again. I guess.
I got myself into a vampire issue. So
I mean, it could be interesting.
it could be interesting. Can you turn me back to human? Also, sunlight hurts. And so, like, for a long stretch, we were playing like only at night. You had to wait it out.
Yeah, you couldn't heal. Man, Oblivion was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. Oh, how about you, Pat? Is there anything on the Steam sale that you're interested in?
A little bit.
Possibly War of the Chosen, like the expansion next come through. I just haven't played it yet.
You haven't played it yet, really?
No, because I lost 4 campaigns to bugs.
Oh.
And not Chrysalids either. Just straight up, I made it to the last mission. It's like, won't let me play.
To be fair, like, I think I won't get it unless it's on sale.
It's on sale.
Oh, it's
now,
on sale.
I mean,
Yeah.
like, it's the kind of like expansion that like I will not pay full price for it. Because
900 pesos.
yeah. So
Which, I mean, I'd like to tell you guys what the thing is, but the world economy is fucked.
$10.
that's about $10.
$10.
$10.
$10. A little under.
Yeah.
Wait, how much is it on sale? Is it on sale at 900 pesos?
Oh, I have no idea. I have no
That's the
idea.
sale price?
Yeah.
But the thing about War of the Chosen is, I mean, it makes the game amazing, right? It makes the game amazing, but the thing is, it doesn't really feel like a DLC because you have to play the game over.
Yeah.
You know, you play the game all over again. It enriches the game, right? But I don't know. I find it kind of weird.
Played that start so many times.
Huh?
I've played that game so many.
Yeah, same.
I've sunk so much like time in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, 944.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. Huh.
What would you want them?
I don't know. I mean, like I
Right?
said, yeah. I mean, it's
Slim pickings.
slim
everyone.
pickings. I mean, okay, so confession time, I suppose. With a lot of the games, especially more recently, like the past 3-4 years, a lot of the games that I feel I don't really have the time or patience to play. You know, we're talking the 60 to 100-hour
Yeah.
games.
Divinity.
Yeah. Sometimes I just I'm gonna watch this on YouTube. You know, I'm gonna watch
I'm gonna watch
the story because there are some fantastic YouTube channels out there that put together game
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah,
That's how people read comics too. They just have someone tell them the story.
Yeah, and you know,
I'm making Pat face.
once I've watched that, I don't really have any desire to play it again because
You've
I know
seen it.
exactly what's gonna
Yeah.
happen. Mechanics aside, right? I know exactly what's gonna happen. So,
So nothing?
not much. Oh, I don't
A
know.
rough ask.
It is a rough ask.
Team. I mean,
I-
I'm sure a lot of people are more excited than us. I
Yeah.
guess.
Sure,
Like the
yeah.
people who just like, oh my god, I can buy games from this.
Yeah.
I mean, there are a lot. Don't get us wrong. There are a lot of good
Yeah.
games right now. I mean, if I hadn't played a bunch of them or watched a bunch of them, I'd be super excited. No, the funny thing is, the game that I actually have stuck in my head is not on the Steam sale, but it's FIFA 18. You know, because World Cup's happening now. I kind of get the itch to play
football.
FIFA
Yeah.
again.
Cool.
I mean, the last one I had was 17, and I don't know, I kind of want to, despite the fact that a new one is coming out in 2 months?
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Because like, but also like, there's
But
no real
it's here
change
now.
though.
Yeah, and it's on sale as well,
Oh,
actually.
okay.
But, I don't know. We'll see.
The one I have an itch to play again is Strange Left GTA 5.
Modded GTA 5 is amazing.
Because I've played it on a console, but not on a.
It's so, I would say it's so much better in the PC because of the modding.
Still modding, yeah.
Because of the modding. So, yeah, I mean, that's the Steam sale.
I've always liked the winter Steam sale more than the mid.
It's the same thing, though.
I feel like there's just some extra. I think it's a Christmas season that kind of gets me in the mood.
It just also sometimes you get money.
yeah,
I mean, if you have a standard job, you should get 13-month pay.
yeah. So I mean, like I think there's a bit more like wiggle room when it comes to the winter sale, that gets me more into it.
I guess. I mean,
But
maybe it's also because we have there's a lot more extra time because
Yeah.
I mean, after
just
all,
don't know.
yeah, it's the holidays.
You actually have the time to try out a couple of things.
You've got a lot of time in your hands. One thing that annoys me though is that and this is something that keeps happening. Whenever the new, because it refreshes every day, I think.
Does it?
It adds more stuff.
It adds more
Oh,
stuff.
I didn't know that.
That happens at least local time. That happens at 1 a.m.
$1 for GTA 5.
There you go.
That's a good deal.
$10.
That's a good deal.
It happens every 1 a.m. and when that happens, Steam just goes crazy. You just cannot do anything on it. So that's somewhat annoying. Okay, so on top right now you have CS:GO, Rust, Stardew Valley. Oh, that's a good game.
Stardew Valley is a good game.
That's a
Valley
good
now.
game. Stardew Valley is going for $335.
That's a great price.
So
That's multiplayer now.
It has a multiplayer. I have not tried multiplayer, because in my save in the PC, I messed up. I got too greedy. I went down to the mines to slay me some like slime people or something.
People
They have feelings,
dreams.
but they also attack me, so I fight. I had the Obsidian Edge, which is like a level 10 sword. I got it from leveling up, and then I got greedy. Stayed too long, and I got hit with a killing blow. Killing blow knocks me out, and then it's part of the things that's taken. Like when you die in the mines,
You die in real life.
the the game taxes you from like items in your inventory that can disappear. And the sword was one of them. And they're like, oh, you know what? Okay, Stardew Valley, I got it. Like, I'm done for a while.
Don't fuck with the valley, son.
Don't fuck with the valley. The good thing I checked my computer, my laptop, because you can't play Stardew Valley on the Mac.
yes, you can.
It's not very demanding. It's nice.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, sorry to interrupt, but people are gonna call me out on this. The list I was reading was top sellers on Mac, so that's not applicable.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, Stardew Valley. So like that save game still has the edge. So I just need to sync that up, I guess. That's my out.
That is your ad. I mean, I do have a recommendation. Like, if you guys are looking for something, a Slave Aspire RV game on the channel, but I said I'd be back to playing, but I've stopped again. It actually is a really good game. So, yeah.
But
It's card-based roguelike. Hey.
Wait, that's your recommendation?
Yeah, no. Like, it's a good game. It's just, personally, you learn to find the cracks and it stops. Like, I lose sight of the fun because it draws me in too much. Like, I want to kill the boss. Like, I want you all to die. Like, later, like, oh wait, no.
Oh wait, no. I am addicted.
We should be having fun. It's a game by definition. It is not a competition in the Venn diagram of things.
Is it on Steam?
Yeah, it's on Steam.
Is it on sale?
Fire Into the Breach, yeah, also on sale.
Yeah, there's a bunch of games that are kind of cool.
Yeah, your computer broke.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is the best time to discuss.
This is the best time. Here's the thing though, like even if my computer is like fixed, I don't think I have the time right now to play any long
everyone
games.
has time to procrastinate.
Any long games, I feel like but it's nice to have the idea that you could the option. So we'll
Like,
see.
being rich, like, I'd like to think that I'd be quote unquote reasonable if I were rich.
Yeah, but
But I like the option instead of, well, I guess I'm doing nothing today.
I could be reasonable or go crazy on this one.
I feel like the only crazy things, like, the only crazy thing, the most craziest thing I would do, like, with a ton of money is like, I'm gonna get myself the bestest computer. Also move out of my house, which recently lost part of the ceiling.
Oh boy. The recurring adventures of Pat's struggle with his house.
The struggle is with the rat. We have like staring
Why
contests.
is there a rat?
Why? Because we're beside a river and the rats swim in it. By the way, the rat won the stare down. It took a shit and left.
You're the best. Oh, do you have like a house full of dogs and a cat?
They're old, and the cat is blind and smaller than the rat.
It just gets worse and worse, doesn't it?
I can't let the cat out of the room yet.
How is this a thing?
It's crawling in the screen in the window.
Boy.
I thought it was a frog. people how I live.
You just
You
did.
just did.
Hey man, like the worst that has happened that's house related to a recording is that that part of the seating fell on me during a recording. I won the game though.
Oh well, yeah, that's always nice when you win the game and lose the ceiling. I guess that's it. Is that it? Is that all we know about football at the World Cup?
I 3 people, 1.5 people.
That's fair.
know.
Yeah, 1.5 of us know the exact rules. I only learned about what Beckham bends like maybe 2 days ago. I
What?
didn't know what that meant for the longest time.
Oh.
Like,
The
what does he
curve in his
bend?
shot.
Isn't just like him bending, like body bend? Isn't that easy to do? Why is he known for this? Is he because like sexy body? Is that the thing?
Yes, it's because of sexy body.
And I found out,
Yeah.
it's a ball thing.
No.
It's a-
You keep going with the it's a sexy
It's
body.
a sexy
yeah,
body
yeah.
thing. Okay.
You go around telling people that,
yeah,
right?
I was like, hey, it's been like
Hey,
a
have you
reference
seen?
to-
Yeah, have you
it's a
seen?
reference to like the sexy body thing.
Go around saying, hey, have you seen Beckham's sexy body?
Yeah, like hey man, like
Yeah.
you know what Ben
Yeah,
like Beckham is?
bend it like Beckham.
Like, is it because he has a sexy body thing? I just ask random people. Like, the best time to ask that around is like in the bar during the World Cup. Like, as they watch the thing. Hey man, it's cool
Look,
World
even
Cup.
I know like Beckham's not playing anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, I didn't understand the reference to it. Like, why is he known for this? It was a movie title, I think.
Bend it like Beckham.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, why does he bend because it's a sexy body thing? And it turns out
I can't
it's
believe
not.
you've said literally sexy body thing like 7 times.
I think I'm
5
going
minutes.
for 10. So what? I for the
It's
3
rule
more.
of 3, man. Not rule of 7.
If you do it long enough, it's a recurring joke. Like his sexy body thing.
And
That's number 8.
today on BKC, we're gonna play a little game. A little game that has fashion, fame, excitement. Maybe even actually Jem isn't on the list, but you know, I'm going to rather present Ponzi and Tem with a series of pictures, series of fictional characters with a lot of fashion, and I think they're still thinking about the French tuck thing that they mentioned a while ago, which is apparently a fashion term. And then,
Other things.
Yeah, that's it.
and then we're going to, and then we're going to talk about. Does the fashion suit what they are? If this is going to be especially good if I present them with characters if you don't know, because we're going to ask them, hey, what do you think this guy does? Like, does it suit? And if they do know who it is, we're going to talk about how appropriate it is. Should a guy in the wilderness have sleeves? Should he not have sleeves? Is it
practical?
Does it convey the feel of the character? Which is going to be great because Ponzi's like a graphic guy, right? That's the term, a pixel monkey.
I resent Pixel Monkey.
Tell your friends, tell your graphic designer friends, Pixel Monkey is the group noun for you guys now.
I resent that.
Yeah.
Like the record show.
Yeah, and we understand that this is also a visual thing. So, if you can, do Google along with us.
Yeah.
Not if you're driving, that would be awful. And I mean, we want our like all 20 listeners to stay okay.
Oh, 20, nice.
BKC does not condone driving.
That's true.
Yes, because I cannot drive.
1 out of 3 people in BKC can drive.
Which is a statistic lower than our knowledge of World Cup.
That's true. 1.5 people in BKC know the World Cup. But aside from the World Cup, let's talk about this guy. Let's talk about Teferi. For you guys, the string for him would be Teferi, Dominaria, Magic the Gathering. Do either of you know who he is?
I mean, just say his name, Teferi.
He's a wizard, Harry.
He's either a wizard or a
mean-
priest.
He's gotta be a wizard.
Yeah,
Remember
I mean,
his
he
voice
has
too,
the staff.
man.
He's got the staff.
He's got a big staff.
Big staff.
I mean,
I mean, it's very flowy.
Don't say it, Pat. This is a rough one to start with.
I don't know why he keeps starting with this one.
Cause you guys, he looks like Sub-Zero in a skirt. Yeah, you guys who didn't bother googling, he's got like this weird ass staff. He's got like an obi belt from Japanese culture.
He's like kind of mixed at that point. Like I don't know if it's an obi or a
Thing,
or a thing
or like
or
a tunic with like power shoulders from the 70s.
It's nice though. It's very like 80s power shoulders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So his name is Teferi. He
Fairy.
creates. He's a planeswalker. He's in Magic. He's like a super mage.
He's a super wizard.
Yeah, he was kind of a little shit when he was working with Urza way back in the day. Way back
90s.
Even he's been working with Urza longer than we've been playing Magic, and longer than when we stopped playing Magic. It's been a while. So as a wizard who traverses planes and freezes shit, does he look like the sort of guy who does that?
I feel like if he wants to freeze more shit, he needs more fur.
No, not literally. Like he
okay.
puts them in phases, like
Oh.
he separates them from the.
He
timeline.
does look appropriately like a wizard would, except you know.
He's also colored.
Too much color going on there.
I kind of like the color for him.
I don't know.
His colors in Magic are white and blue.
Ooh, on the nose. But what's the red accent?
Yeah. That's purple. Well, is there purple in
I
that?
think it's blue.
I'm pretty sure he had sex with someone like on a red colored card.
Ah,
I'm not even kidding. Like that might actually be a
that
thing.
might be a thing. He kind of looks like standard wizard. I
Like a
don't
young-
like his staff.
I still think he looks like a young Idris Elba.
I still think he's like from Boys to Men. But
he does look like he's about to drop the hottest album.
That's true. That's true.
Like he just cut the
wait
picture in
up.
half.
Before Spotify, I'm gonna drop this beat.
No, that's actually totally something that I could see in a new Kanye album.
If that were
100%.
Kanye, yeah.
If that were Kanye, 100%, that's an album cover right there.
Well, that's appropriate because it is part of the most oppressive deck in the meta today.
Oh no.
Not necessarily the strongest deck. It's not. It's not
the most oppressive.
It's annoying because he draws cards.
Well,
That's all he does. He looks smart. I mean, he looks really dominant.
he looks like a wizard who has a lot of free time to go to the gym. Like
He's pretty jacked for a wizard.
he's pretty jacked. I mean, he's like that Old Spice dude, except in wizard robes.
Isaiah Mustafa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
actually,
actually,
that one.
actually, yeah.
He
Yeah.
was like Isaiah Mustafa in wizard clothes. As if like it's a part-time job for him to be in a commercial. Because the wizard gig is not paying well. Like, what do you want? More balloons.
I'm not sure what wizards do anyway to get money.
Do parties, Pat. They make balloons.
I don't even know what that staff is.
I know it's a weird staff. I think it's a cane more than a staff, but like I wouldn't. It's like a walking stick.
Let's move on from Teferi, hero of Dominaria. Not sure why he's the hero. He just came back. Also, for Dragon.
Because he uses Old Spice, Pat.
I do like. So we're gonna move on to something a bit more familiar to people who are at least 30 years old.
Nice.
Mhm.
Our age group, right? We can rock this, guys.
And you guys,
Yeah.
Squall from
boy.
FFA.
Me.
Do you know who he is?
Oh boy.
Oh
I
no.
know Tim does.
I have not played this game, but I know of him enough.
So what do you think
He has a
is?
gun. He has a blade. He has a gun blade.
The gun is the dumbest fucking shit ever in FF.
It's also real.
I can't believe how dumb that thing is, and I can't believe that it's real.
Don't know what he looks like. He's in a black jacket.
He is essentially an emo kid.
That's
Yeah, no,
From-
he essentially is wearing stuff that people wear today.
He's got a fur-lined jacket.
Yeah.
It's very it's a very like fashion forward for the time. Because this was like what emo kids wore in the 2000s.
No, that's what some people wear today.
They still wear that today. Why do they wear that?
No, I mean that's fashion trends in Asia are
Man.
really a different thing.
Okay.
It's
Quick question.
jeans and Vans.
A replica of the jacket. How much do you think it costs?
The
Oof,
jacket
The
Yeah.
jacket.
in terms
Dollars.
dollars.
I'll give it like a $600.
$1 to $2 grand.
Oh, big.
Wow, you guys bid in the high end. This is $169.
Wait.
This is like
wait, whoa, 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 whoa.
$45.
First and foremost, who says that it's 100?
Is it cost of materials or is
Wait,
it
wait,
shame?
wait, wait. Who is saying that it's $165?
The store I'm looking at.
Nice.
Oh no.
Nice. This is gonna be a good game. The
No.
price is right.
Oh no.
The price is
The
right.
price is super wrong.
It's celebleatherjackets.com.
The thing though with this outfit though, it kind of like at least he has a look, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's a look.
It works actually.
It-
I mean,
it
it's
can
not.
almost be iconic in that it's that dude.
Yeah.
I just think one that his jacket is too short.
No, okay. Before.
One, too short.
Yeah, but okay. Imagine without the jacket. That is 100% normal.
Without a jacket, he'd
I
be
mean,
very
like
cold.
a white shirt and black pants.
Yes, exactly. So
He'd be
it's
very cold.
I think these are dress pants. I don't think they're jeans. either.
no.
That can't be.
That can't
dress
be.
pants. Like, do they have?
I mean, he's
pleats?
part of. No, that's not. Soldier is a different game. What's he
Ballon
part of?
Garden.
I love
Yes.
Garden.
But these aren't jeans either because they don't have the.
Are they cargo?
They're not cargo,
pants?
but they're not. They're not slacks. They're not.
Chinos?
Like hiking pants.
They actually kind of
Technical
look
wear.
plasticky.
Yeah, technical
Tech
wear.
wear.
Tech
Also,
wear.
he also has like 3 belts on one leg, so that's
Oh, yeah,
like
Definitely tech
Definitely,
wear.
Yep, yeah. Because you never need. You don't know when you need more belts.
Right, exactly.
And he has like a flare thing, like
Yeah, that's rough, man.
he has a flare thing.
does
and
it have
more
fur as well? Yeah.
He works part time for TGI
Hold on.
Fridays.
He also has 3 belts on one leg and 3 belts around his waist, and the belts around his waist are not connected
to the
his
pants. Yes. As we know, famously, you need a different belt for the gun blade.
Would you hire this guy to?
No.
Okay.
Wait.
For
50%.
anything.
Would you hire the guy for what?
Okay, let's start with stripper.
No.
I wouldn't.
But with a woman.
Eh,
Would you hire it for
he's not a
someone,
bad looking
then?
guy.
It's not bad.
He's not a bad
Not
looking
with a
guy. He's
gun blade,
tall.
He's got a gun
Dude,
blade.
If you see anyone walking in the street with a gun blade, you don't go near that person.
Yeah,
Either
you
one,
don't.
because it's a fake gun blade, and oh my god, what are you doing with your life?
Also, why a gun blade? You can get a gun or a blade, but not both.
I mean, you could get both. The volcanic.
Yeah, but like why together?
Well, I have a pen and an apple. What do you want from me?
Pineapple pen.
He's also got a V-neck here.
Oh yes.
Like, the more I look-
V.
The more I
Yeah.
look at this, the worse it gets. But people dress like this.
People
right?
dress like that.
It's a look. It's
Yeah.
a look. My biggest issue, one, I guess, is, again, too short a jacket. 2, gun blade.
He's got the Trunks jacket on. Trunks from Dragon Ball also has like a.
Yes, don't even get me to Trunks. Like it's a
That's his mother's jacket. If you want to know why it's cut like that, that's Bulma's jacket.
okay, at least that's sweet. He likes his mother.
Yeah, it's also.
I
cut
don't
for
agree with this like under like shirt though.
the sando.
Yeah.
The tank top. Sorry.
The tank top needs more sleeves.
Would you hire him as a bodyguard?
No.
I mean, he is holding a big sword.
And
People
he has
aren't.
magic.
But no one will take him seriously though. Like, dude,
Do you think he can
bells on your
deter
thigh?
He would get more dates than threats.
What are you playing against me? Dance Revolution? Like that's the challenge there. So
My God,
no.
is that still a thing?
No, it's not. It shouldn't be, right?
This is
I
as
think
cool
it
as
is.
33-year-olds.
No, it is.
Is it still?
Yeah, you go to the
Oh.
arcade now, and they still have those things.
I thought the cool thing in arcades are VR.
Fun fact:
Could be
some
wrong.
arcades pay people who are really, really good at those to play on those games.
He might be one of those.
Really?
I will
Yeah,
hire
just
him
to-
as a
like
a
a-
DDR like demoer.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that's fair. Squall
Right.
doing DDR, that
Yeah.
works.
Like keep the gun blade on the side. And just dance.
I'm gonna have to disagree. This guy doesn't look like he moves well, though.
Like,
He looks like he poses well.
But I like his Vans.
Those are Vans? Those aren't Vans. Those are boots.
He looks like Vans. He's a skater boy with the bubali jacket and the giant blade. I don't know.
He has a gun. He has a blade. Oh my God. Okay, let's move on to apparently a second. Oh, this will be good.
Oh, here we go.
For comics people, I would like.
Oh,
you-
nice. I am one of those.
I would like for you to, Tim and Ponzi both know this character. The search string is Cable New Mutants Annual.
Oh shit. Okay. New Mutants Annual.
By Rob Liefeld.
Bobby.
Okay, first of all, the first question for that picture. Human or not?
Shit. Here we go.
Do you know what's going on in this picture? Because I
So
don't.
there's a man kneeling, carrying a house.
I think he's running, but I understand.
No,
the
he's
confusion.
kneeling, carrying a house, and he has a nice ID tag that says, "Hi, I'm Cable," attached to his knee.
Okay, close enough.
He needs to visit a doctor because there's a light in his eye all the time. And
I think he's carrying a pipe.
I think he's part of the WWE.
Oh, yeah, I get
Yeah.
that.
You know, he's got that build.
Legion of Doom.
Yeah.
He also appears to be wearing 3 separate dog collars on his right wrist.
spiked
Yeah, spiked.
and carrying a giant pipe.
Yeah, shockingly for a Leafield, I can't find any pockets.
I know. Yeah, well, there are other versions of
But my God,
Okay, well.
those shoulder pads! Holy shit!
Why do superheroes have to always wear tight pants?
because it gets in the way of running.
Easier to draw. I'll answer it for you. Easier to draw.
Also,
when
you just draw.
it's-
Because the thing when you draw superheroes, you just draw the naked body and just put stuff on it.
So no word about the widow's peak.
I mean, oh, that's a widow's peak?
Yeah,
I
it
thought
makes
that
it
was just a giant, like,
way
spit
more
girl.
intense than Vegeta's. First of all, it's like a legit M.
I think it's
Could be.
it's more like a plank.
He's also like, first of all, he's in tights. Second of all, I don't think his feet are
He's in
proportional.
corduroys.
He's in corduroys.
He's corduroys. First and foremost, those are corduroys and a ankle weight on tiny feet.
Corduroys they don't fold like that.
Yeah, but neither do people. No, neither are people shaped like giant bricks running at you.
Also, he appears to have a bandolier so large it
Knock,
encompasses
knock.
his waist.
Triple H has something to say to you.
To be fair, he does carry a sledgehammer because he's considerate.
That's explained.
If he's a house, he wants to break down the house. He uses a sledgehammer.
Built like it's okay. What did you call him?
Brick.
He's like a trapezoid with arms,
He is a Japanese and tiny legs.
tiny legs,
Yeah.
and no neck.
Yeah, because what do you need a neck for, really? If your pads are larger than your head, and higher than
But
your
those
head.
are. If you're wondering what those things in his back are, those are more guns.
We like to assume they're more guns. They look
How
like
many guns do you actually need? You know, you see these movies where they
yeah.
give me your weapons, and they come out with 20 weapons. How many weapons do you actually need?
X+1 ankle gun.
Which Cable
What's
does not appear to
X?
have right now.
Any number plus 1 ankle gun.
All
You'll
right.
always need the 1 ankle gun.
He also does not appear to be wearing a shirt. Like, he
Oh,
has
because-
a vest. He has pants.
It is Triple H.
Well, we know how Triple H got his look now. He also appears to have 3 bandoliers. One across his waist, resting on his knee. One across each bicep.
Because, you never know when you'll have to flex your way through life.
Since he's not wearing a shirt, they must be chafing. Just directly on his arms.
His arm is also made of metal, so that's something.
The left one is made of metal.
And his eyes is shining, at least.
Why is his eye shiny?
I don't know exactly one. I think it's because of the virus that's ravaged his body. Because the most of his left side is now metal.
His role is to save the future of our mutants.
Or shoot people. I think his role is to shoot people.
That's Bishop.
No, Bishop is goes from the future to the past to accuse people and shoot them. Cable makes no accusations.
That's true. He just assumes he's right.
Yeah, I am right, and I will shoot you now.
Would you trust him with the future of mutant?
I wouldn't
kind?
trust him with anything.
Oh, I was gonna move on to his daughter, but I guess that answers that question. Man, nobody's.
Man,
Sorry, Cable. Looks like
Cable
you're-
appears in the latest Deadpool movie.
Yes?
He looks a lot better in the latest Deadpool
Yeah, because
movie.
he doesn't look like a fucking
Yeah,
brick
he
house.
doesn't look like he has a house on his back.
Or is a house.
Or is a
Oh my
house.
God, if you try to extrapolate where his torso is, you're gonna have a problem. Like, how is this working out?
He's like Space Marines.
Move on to the next guy.
Who's this?
You know him, you love him. He's the guy who's been in more Assassin's Creed games than Desmond.
Fuck, here we go.
It's
Desmond.
Ezio Auditore.
All
Yeah.
right. My man.
We all know what he looks like. We've got the hood.
This is like his classic look, right?
This is Brotherhood. You can tell by the beard.
Full gear, beard look,
Double blade.
hook blade.
Very obvious assassin symbol on his belt.
Yeah.
Very obvious red coloring.
Yeah.
And white thing. They sell the hood, they sell the coat for it, they sell a lot of these. The only thing they don't sell is the blades and the cape. The fucking cape, that's all I want.
It's a very like flamboyant outfit.
It's a very soldiery outfit. Now, of course, the first question we have is, do you think he can walk through the street without anyone noticing that he's like, I think that dude's an assassin. He has the assassin symbol on his belt.
I think that the goal is to be like the most obvious guy in the road, so people think I shouldn't deal with him.
He's also the only one wearing white at any point in time in those games, I think.
Yeah, which is why like it changed it to blue.
It's a
By dye.
it's a whatchamacallit? It's a relic of
The first game.
Yeah, because it was supposed to like you can hide like a monk.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
But like that doesn't
Man,
work anymore.
the easy way.
That said though, I think he's very stylish. I think Ezio is for someone who's dressed to kill,
He is Italian.
he is Italian.
Ah.
And fashion is pretty high on that thing. So yeah,
Name a famous Italian designer.
Versace.
That's the one.
Both of them.
There are a lot.
Nerla.
There are a lot.
I know Mugatu. Don't think too hard about that one. But why male models? I mean, he looks legit. Like, I would trust him. Like, he can probably kill one.
The thing about like he looks competent. Like he looks like he's dressed for the job.
He also looks like he's about to drop the next hottest album in Venice as well.
But aren't all of them gonna drop like with Spotify? And...
Not Cable.
No, Cable's gonna drop himself. I think he's kind of
Does he
fancy.
exude the assassin? Both asides. Like, would you like, yeah, if I give you like, I gotta take him seriously.
Yeah, I'll take him seriously. He has
Sure.
a fucking blade in
Yeah.
his hand. Also a hook.
Which is also a hook in the blade.
Also he's armored, so like I feel like
Yeah,
it's you can't not take him seriously.
armored.
He's armored.
He's got lever.
Under the pauldron is some.
Oh, let's be clear here. He has one pole
He has one, yes,
on one shoulder.
to tackle people.
And fashionable asymmetry is still a thing.
Like of all the people we've seen so far, I think maybe the exception of Teferi, he looks like he's the most dressed for the context that he's in.
Yeah.
Granted, like I don't think any assassin will dress like that in the real world.
I mean,
Like, because I feel like it's too much on the nose. Like, hey man, I have a blade in my hand. Also, slam, dead.
I feel like you wouldn't hire him as an assassin. You'd hire him as a very obvious bodyguard.
I hire him as a
It's an obvious-
distraction.
Yeah. Look at this dude. Hey, why are you sleeping with that lady?
Or maybe just like hire squad. Hey, look.
Yeah, no one's gonna pay attention to that guy.
It's a gunblade. What's that?
God. Let's move on to the X-Men movies. Because they made a point of the first one, the very, very first one by... Not Brad Bird, holy shit. That would have been a very different...
Bryan Singer.
Bryan Singer.
Yeah, Bryan Singer.
Who would later move on to destroy Superman.
We did talk about that one last episode.
Yeah. They made a point to mention like, oh, would you want yellow and blue tights? But this is where it all started, where everybody was wearing black spandex instead of bright spandex.
It's not even spandex. It's black leather, like straight up biker gear.
Yeah, you want to go back a blast in the past. First of all, Halle Berry still had a career. Second of all,
Wow. I mean, true, but like, wow.
uncalled for.
Shocker.
Second of all, oh, that's not supposed to be there. Huge Jackman wasn't huge or jacked yet. He was lean.
He was small. Well,
Yeah.
He was
looked
tall.
small.
It was he was kind of like average Vereen instead of
Yeah.
Stump Vereen. Like we didn't get Danny DeVito as Wolverine.
He also thought that Wolverine was a wolf themed
Yeah,
thing.
Wolverines are real. So What do you think about the choice for the black tech suits? Like it started a whole trend about like, oh, the modern superhero has to have dark.
You know who to
eyes.
blame for that?
Who?
At least movie-wise? Fucking Blade.
That's true.
Because Blade rocked the leather coat and leather outfit. Though he didn't really wear all leather. But he looked good in that coat.
Damn.
They Waka.
What year did that come out?
2000.
Yeah,
Because Spider-Man is 2001, if I'm correct.
And I
with the
think
chronology.
last year we were talking about 17 years of Wolverine.
Yeah.
Then maybe you should blame the Matrix.
Oh no, the Matrix is Matrix's influence was felt throughout Hollywood.
Matrix is the long coat giver.
Yeah.
And all black as
Because
well. I mean, is the
Blade was I think
steampunk,
1998. Blade 1 was 1998. Matrix was 99.
What an interesting factoid to pull out. 1998.
Yeah.
Blade 1 came out.
Blade 1 and Blade 2 was I think 1999 to 2000, 2001.
Blade 3 later on would go on to ruin several careers.
Yes, it would ruin
Ryan
Triple H, Ryan Reynolds, Jessica Biel.
Jessica Biel, who was
Wesley Snipes. Who you thought at that point like, yeah, nothing can go wrong with this one.
Holy shit, was jacked.
Yeah, I mean she's always been like the fit one.
Yeah, but Vera's like, wow.
Because even in Seventh Heaven, like she couldn't hide the how athletic her build is compared to the rest of the family. Like,
Really? I don't even remember that.
Seventh Heaven. That's all I know from ads. And that introduced me that pastors can have sex. Like, that was weird.
like so many kids.
Like, do you prefer this or the brightness of the comics?
Oh, I don't like that costume at all.
100% with that.
With?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm on the opposite side of this, man.
Let's start with the pro side. And then we can move on to team up on the comic side.
Well,
Like, why? What makes this better for you, Van?
there's more oomph.
Black.
You know? I mean,
There's more black in it.
there's more attitude to it. There's more. I mean, let's go back to that first picture that you showed, right? No, we don't have to show it, but I mean, like going back to the first picture, what was his name?
Fairy?
Yeah, right. You're
Part-time magician, part-time
that
recording artist.
The red robes are not going to really intimidate. In the same way, I'm going to say that yellow spandex isn't going to intimidate either.
And
Right.
I want to see that live now.
So I don't know. It's more of a
Intimidation thing.
intimidation thing. I mean, look at army. Look at the army.
Yeah.
Or look at
Yes.
look at
Troopers, is that a good metaphor?
no.
Oof.
Like, yeah, look at military forces now, right? You're going to be more intimidated with black. And
Oh, yeah.
yes, there's a logic to it too, night stealth and not, but
I
you know,
agree. But
yeah.
black is more intimidating
Yeah.
for military types.
And you don't think that the X-Men are that?
No, man, they were school.
No, man.
They're
They're-
school.
I mean, that's
School
on the
is their
label.
front.
They're a dorm.
They're money laundering. There's money laundering going
no
on.
money
That's-
laundering there.
Mm.
Charles is too rich.
That's yeah.
There might be child abuse though. So like,
Oh, a significant amount.
it's significant amount of child
Hey,
abuse.
Jubes, you want to look after Sabretooth?
Hey, anyone? Do you want to go to a school with powers that you can't control?
With
Go into a danger room?
with teachers who can't control their powers either.
It's like,
So what's your argument for bright?
it's not so much like yellow particularly, but just bright, something friendlier. Because it's really hard when you're hated already for being a mutant, and you go out there in public being like, yeah, I am a badass, shun me. Like, that doesn't really help the PR side of a school.
How did Cyclops' strap across his chest and yellow underwear
Look,
help?
The underwear helps to the embarrassment be there. Like, yeah, ha
He
ha
also
ha.
has yellow boots. That guy is a disaster.
Again, I'm not the fan of the yellow part, but I am a fan of the friendlier, more
look at that
neutral-
picture. Look at that
He has
picture.
claws for
look,
hands.
look at that picture
He has
and tells
possible
me.
claws.
Look at that picture and tell me that that's saying, "Come join our school. We're
Yes.
so great."
Yes, look at me. I have knives. I can cook stuff, I guess. I don't know. Wolverine is not the best poster child for it. It's really bad PR from the get-go. Having leather suits, the feral, like, crazy man with knives or hands be your number one, like, recruit. Like, I think that sends the wrong message. They should have stuck with, I guess the guy that turns into ice. Because he's cool. You know, like, cool.
If you guys Google Brotherhood of Evil Mutants and
Again,
X-Men
another
movie,
PR disaster.
they look like they belong with the X-Men.
I mean,
Like, they look like we're just extending the poster with more dudes.
it feels like the big mistake for Brotherhood of Evil Mutants to call it evil. Like, the word evil really ruins it for them.
That's true. In the comics, in the movies, it was just the Brotherhood.
The Brotherhood seems like a gang or a family, I guess.
Oh my god, I think I know who Juggernaut was. He was later in, like, Arrow or something.
He is Vinnie Jones, the guy from Eurotrip, who opens a beer bottle with his eyes. The football hooligan.
That seems a little intense for me, but I'll take it.
That's who he is, Vinnie Jones. He's I think a real hooligan at one point.
I do enjoy the highlights on the, like, I think that's where I got, like, oh, little highlights.
The
Now-
piping.
Yeah, is it piping? Is that what
Yeah,
it's
the
called?
piping here for the
So,
car.
like, it's almost Tron lines, like the secondary color
Yeah.
is piping. I mean, that's nice.
It's fun. I mean, I just wish it was more, because here I think the idea is like for this, it's a very conflict centric approach to the X-Men.
Yes, because when else would they wear the uniforms?
While teaching.
I'm gonna have to go with Tim on this one. You could have just said, "Oh well," but then you doubled down.
Oh yeah. I mean, you want to be consistent. It's like a school uniform in that you wear the friendlier version of that, not the biker outfit.
To be fair, they don't wear that when they're in school. They don't wear that when teaching.
They should have. My point. Like the uniform.
I mean,
That
I-
one,
I-
no. They should have.
Have I ever told you that story? I think I have, but I have not told it on the channel or in the podcast of Abraham Lincoln's first case as a lawyer,
Okay.
where he was cross-examining a witness who had supposedly seen his client bite someone's ear.
Okay.
And so he just kept questioning, he just kept asking him, did you see him bite the ear? Over and over again. And so, and the guy said no, over and over again. He just like, no, I didn't see your client bite. So Abraham Lincoln, like in frustration, like, then why do you say he did it? Because I saw him spit out the ear after. That's what you did. You overextended.
Not wondering where that went.
You could have just let it go.
I know, but like I just wanted to be clear that I am not in favor of the dark leather outfits that they do in use to gallivant at night to fight something called the Brotherhood
And the Statue of Liberty.
in the Statue of Liberty. I think that they should have worn something more friendly that encourages people to look at them as heroes, hence the primary colors scheme. But, you know, I get it. It was the 2000s. Black leather was cool. And strangely enough, it was adapted later on in the comics,
Yeah,
the New
it
X-Men.
was-
But at least the New X-Men had like the big yellow X.
Yeah, at least to signify shoot me in the heart. 'Cause,
Yeah, you know, like
your
make
eyes are
sure
attracted to
the
yellow.
center of mass. Because, you know, that's how you do it.
So sorry, Halle Berry. I'm a huge fan. Not of your recent work. That was weird. Like that one where you were in space. That was weird.
And Swordfish.
I thought it was alright. You were there for Huge Jackman.
I was there for a huge Jackman. That was a fun movie.
Next on the fashionist. The Rescue Rangers.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Because sometimes some
Classic
crimes,
cartoon.
they go slipping through the cracks. First of all, I don't think anybody can pull off the pantsless look. I think.
I think Disney has a monopoly on like the pantsless look.
Except Gadget, who quite notably in her jumpsuit has pants. Even the Fly has a shirt.
Yeah. of
Zipper.
course. A zipper, that's what the name is.
I would not trust them to solve a fucking crime. Like,
I would, because he looks like Magnum PI, so like I think that solves crime.
ooh, Chip?
Chip, yeah.
that the look? That
Yep.
he's going for?
Because one is Indiana Jones.
Yeah, Monterey Jack.
The other one is Magnum PI.
I now know the inspiration for Uncharted.
What?
It's Nathan Drake, Sully, Elena, and some guy.
And random dude. Rando. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the thing.
Rescue
Yeah,
Rangers
Rescue
is
Rangers
secretly.
Was based on like Magnum PI and Indiana Jones, and I guess
Who's Gadget then?
Woman Mechanic.
Who would later on be known as Gadget.
I mean, yeah, like a woman mechanic, like of course.
They all had weird gadget lust in that show. Like they of course it's a cartoon, they can't like be like Jesus, man.
You know, I've never really watched that show. I was never quite the fan of the Rescue Rangers bit. I don't know why, but I do enjoy the because I knew Chip and Dale as like naked chipmunks.
Yeah, that's
Original, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, why are they wearing shirts and why do they have a plane? And I guess that wasn't interesting enough for me.
So Baloo's not good enough for you either.
You think that by adding stuff, it'd be like, yeah, like there's a tiger there somewhere. But instead, like, no, I'm sticking with the naked ones. Like, I like those original cartoons. Those silly kids.
So weirdly, when they pick up of the inspirations behind them, they're actually appropriately dressed for what they are.
I mean,
certainly more than Ezio, Squall, or
they are.
Yeah.
As far as adventuring goes, yes.
Yeah.
They fulfill the role that their clothes require them. I don't know though what the Magnum PI clothes really implies, other than he likes maybe pina coladas or something.
What would a chipmunk need with a hat?
What would a chipmunk need for pants and clothes?
Doesn't want to show Gadget his boner.
I mean, that sounds like a really hard thing to see.
Okay, we're just gonna move on.
Yep.
Yep, there we go.
Yep, that's just safer. Okay, we're gonna go to a character, Nana from Nana.
No idea.
No idea.
But,
okay,
I mean, that's...
what do you think
She
she
looks
does?
like someone I know.
Yeah, she dresses normally.
She looks like someone I know.
What do you think she does? Ah, crap! You can see the guitar case.
Even without the guitar case, like yeah, like I've seen that look. I saw that look just like last Friday.
Yeah, I mean that's 2018.
Yeah,
right there.
Which is weird because this is an ancient look.
This an age. Well,
It's like late 90s.
it's classic like goth rock, punk rock kind of vibe. It has not gone out of fashion.
No,
We're still looking at that shit. Some people rock it well, some people don't.
You guys are wondering, Nana Osaki from Nana, the rocker Nana, not the...
Wasn't there a live action?
I had not watched the live action.
I think I've seen the live action. It kind of is, looks wise, it looks very faithful to the manga.
Currently, she is wearing a skull tank top, which
Mhm.
I believe there was an inspiration. Not Sid Vicious, that's the wrestler.
Stick with.
No, I think it is Sid Vicious. Psycho Sid is the wrestler.
Yes, there we go. That's
Sid
the one.
Vicious is the
punk.
British punk fact. That was the inspiration behind the look. Like down to the boots, the big boots with the big straps.
Skinny jeans, large boots,
Yeah.
oversized boots, leather boots.
Wow, she does pull off the rocker chick look.
Yep.
Also the I think I do drugs on the side look.
Maybe not. Rough.
Rough.
She also had that weird
Rough is
chain.
a code for cut, right?
Also like that weird chain thing.
Also, there's probably a code word for cut as
A lot
well.
of codes for cut. Whatever the rule of like if Pat, don't say it. I feel like it should also apply to Pat.
I got one an episode.
I think it should also apply to Pat.
So like explain the chain to me. Like there's a little chain like
Don't explain it. There's no explanation.
Is that a thing?
It's a thing.
It's a.
I mean,
it's
explain
an accent.
choker to me.
Yeah.
Blowjob black belt.
Mayday.
Rough.
There's a story about Abraham Lincoln.
You just said you get one.
There's this story about Abraham Lincoln and his law case about someone who bit something's ear. Pretty sure that happened again.
Pretty good at that. She's a rock.
I think we're done with Nana. I think we're good with Nana.
Well, of course, we're gonna go to our. Oh my god, I need to specify the one from the comics. If you're gonna Google it, Doctor Doom.
Oh, here we go.
Okay,
My
sorry.
main man of evil.
You know him, you love him. He's kind of a dick, but everyone thinks he should rule the world.
He's a dictator, and you know what? He has the look for it.
Created by Stan Lee because he loved the idea that a guy could not be arrested for wanting to take over the world. That was the concept for it.
Of course it is.
So, I mean,
And Jack Kirby, don't forget.
you have to Google him because the modern Fantastic Four movies have ruined the look.
yeah,
Like, they've ruined the look. He's got a metal face. He's
Because-
got metal gauntlets. He's got a skirt.
he's got a skirt. He wears a tunic over his metal armor.
He doesn't wear pants.
He wears a matching green hood, cape, and tunic.
So, do you think he pulls off the dictator look?
Damn right.
Yeah,
he does.
sure.
Like doesn't it says Iron Fist, an actual Iron Fist, like
That's true. He has an iron fist.
a metal hand.
I disagree with the huge, like, buttons on his cape.
Oh, those are just majestic gold accents.
Okay.
Because you need to kind of clamp the tunic and the cape.
Yeah,
I get that part, but you know,
It's
the
not
majestic part.
Just like big old nipples.
Well, some people draw them big, some people draw them small. Yeah. But Doctor Doom rocks the look. He is dressed for the job.
Would you accept him as your Lord and Savior?
I don't think I'll have a choice.
I don't think I'd be alive.
He goes to Camelot.
He does. He has fought the devil and won.
He got his mother's soul out of hell.
He has skinned his lover to make armor, so that's a thing.
And his daughter.
Mm-hmm. He has ruled the world and regretted it. So you know, like as far as he's a full life he's lived.
Actually, my favorite part is like if you don't know what he does.
It doesn't matter though.
No. If you don't know what he does, you're not sure if he's good or like Marvel Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
fair.
like, it doesn't matter like what you think he does. He'll do it,
Yeah.
and he'll look good doing it.
I mean, until he stands up, then you notice like he's got like big metal legs and a skirt.
it's
like-
in no boots.
Yeah, and that gets really distracting. Like when he's doing this pose and the cape is flowing and hiding his
The
middle.
shadows work.
Yeah, the shadows work.
in his favor.
Then you see the skirt and you're like, okay, this is the one what really made me think about doing this.
Okay.
His name is Titus. He lives on the second floor, and
Titus Andromedon.
no, he's cool. that guy is legit. Titus from FF10, and the more you look at his outfit, the worse it becomes. Because first of all, I mean,
Oh man, you got the drawing version of
yeah.
it.
I mean, if you don't,
Oh, God.
I mean,
God,
first,
it's a mess.
Nothing about that makes any sense.
That's a
Nothing.
mess.
I
Not a
mean,
thing.
It's like-
at first glance, you see the shorts, the asymmetrical shorts. One of which is long leg, one long leg, and one is not. And
The other
is-
one shows his boxer shorts.
I think those are compressors,
Boomers.
which appear to have Roman text on them.
Flexible.
And then he's got this jumper, and is wearing a short jacket
Fucking
under the
yes.
jumper.
Uh huh.
One arm is blue, the other is
Yeah.
It's
yellow.
covered in mitts and other baking pads.
He appears to have stitched a metal gauntlet to his jacket arm,
It's like
and he's not wearing a shirt. It's under it. It's
he's-
bare.
It's like he doesn't know what clothes are.
The boots are right though.
It's a dude that doesn't
No.
know what
Well-
what clothes are.
They're like cats. They're like caterpillars.
It was like Wolverine mask on his laces.
Ah, damn it.
And they're the chains again. Those chains are back.
Yeah. Oh, and the jumper has a zipper for some reason. Like
yeah,
up
of
the
course,
middle.
but of course,
Yeah,
because
yeah. I mean, that's very 2018. I mean, you see zippers on jeans as well. And
I don't know what part of 2018 you live in, but like I have not seen any of those.
You have not seen zippers on jeans?
I don't know,
Really?
jeans. I have one.
No. I mean
The giant
the
ones?
pants, the pant
Oh,
legs. Yeah,
damn.
there's
What,
zippers on
so
jeans.
they can make in
now.
shorts?
No,
The one would think it's a practical
no,
reason.
no.
to do
As in, you're talking about the ankle part of the jeans. There are zippers now.
it. To
some-
flare out,
No, they just open it up. It's not a flare. It's just
to release oxygen.
no,
Is it to fold it up in case of flood?
no. Try again.
Is it to show off ankle like a good Amish drill?
Nope. Try again.
Mm. Is it to sweep the floor?
Nope. One more.
To hold chickens?
To be like MC Hammer.
Mm.
You're gonna have to qualify that.
Parachute pants.
Nope.
Yeah.
No, they don't do anything. They're just, I don't even know they open. They're there.
That's the most disheartening thing.
Have
I've
you
heard
seen
today.
the
Zippers
the
with
transparent
no
shirt?
purpose? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's like a club thing, right?
No, that's a high fashion thing.
High fashion thing?
That's high fashion thing.
I don't want to live in this
It's like
planet
it's
anymore.
a $3,000 shirt that's basically transparent. It's
That's less
plastic.
fabric.
Yeah.
Man.
From the 2018.
So I guess he just fits
Great.
right in.
I mean,
he's supposed to save Spira from sin.
How can you save
So-
someone from that if you look like someone who don't know how to clothe?
He's also a professional bitsball player, which is like volleyball except underwater. Sorry,
He's a-
soccer except underwater.
Professional
No.
bad dresser. But yeah, so I think he's.
Would you trust him to do anything?
I don't trust him to be himself.
Oh my god. I think I know why the pants are asymmetrical.
why?
Because you can zip the pants leg on.
Oh,
Their teeth.
hey.
Oh man.
Great.
Then why did you leave one off? He literally can't put on his pants one leg at a time.
Like his shoes are nice.
yeah. He's got
Everything is
socks.
bad.
Wow, his socks are... He double layered his socks, which is weird
Oh,
when
are
you
kidding
swim.
me? Come on, man.
And like, if you think that he's trying to keep cold, but
but
keep
he's
warm or
not,
cold.
because clearly he would have worn pants
Yeah,
or a shirt or any real like.
got a crystal sword
Oh, and yeah, well, it's
with a red
sword.
tassel, a blue sword with a.
I'm a
red
fan of
tassel.
the red tassel for the sword hilt.
Really?
Yeah, it adds a little flair when you whirl it around.
God, like a little part of his ribs are visible. Like his jumper and his jacket don't quite cover part of his chest.
They wear short jackets.
I mean, let's just move on. There's no good answer for
Yeah, it's
this.
not, yeah.
Go on to a character from My Hero Academia. Oh, Tim does not know this character.
Yeah.
Mhm.
For you guys, you Google Bakugo.
Oh,
First question. Is he a good guy or a bad guy?
Hey, is that guy from Naruto? No?
No.
Let me try again.
so I want to see a ninja fight that dude.
What's that one with all of the naked giants?
Excuse me?
Attack on Titan?
Yes, Attack of Titan?
No.
No.
Mm,
No, sir.
no, I got nothing.
Good guy, bad guy.
Stick to the basics.
You know what? Misunderstood good guy.
Ooh, not misunderstood, but he is a good guy.
Well, I mean, like almost right there.
Almost right there. He's like a realistic depiction of what Wolverine would be treated in school, which is poorly.
A joke.
Yeah, because he's mean and nobody likes him.
And he also has grenades for his forearms. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, his gloves are giant grenades.
Guess what his power is?
Grenade power?
I mean, that's close. He creates nitroglycerin from his skin.
Yeah, from his skin is sweat.
Yeah, it isn't sweat.
Anime
Sweat.
is tough.
Yeah, man. And he's a teenager, so he sweats a lot.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how anime is he?
12.
8. Titus
Ooh.
being a 9.
That is a hard 9.
I mean, this should not be part of this. He is the scale in which everything's based on.
From 1 to Titus.
Yeah. Like, how much of a Titus are you?
Like if you, because in their world, the heroes are like it's much like the One Punch Man world. Like heroes are regulated versus a team. There's a licensure exam for them. There's a school for them. Like your house is burning down. This guy shows up. The guy who has grenade arms. Do you think he can save you? Would you like vote for him in like a hero poll?
I don't even want him to.
I don't
hug
want to
me.
meet him. Yeah.
Like, if he can just fight the villains, sure, I'll trust him with that. He seems like equipped for that kind of
I'd
stuff.
rather he not fight it near the house.
But
like
also,
he'd
yes,
blow
like,
up the
I
house.
can't even trust him to shake his hands because it might explode.
Sure. Sorry, Bakugo. It looks like, I mean, you're intimidating, but you're no hero.
I mean, he tries.
He tries.
He's just bad at it.
In a world full of dragons that need killing, we have Dovahkiin.
Yes.
I mean, we all know we'd wear it, even though these are the worst armor parts in the game. They're literally the starting iron armor parts.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the real question is, why does he not have sleeves in the cold?
Need sleeves.
Not if you're like muscles.
My God, that was not the direction I expected this to go. Dovahkiin Skyrim.
I mean, you just have
You
to.
can
Like,
tell we are a pro Dovahkiin.
yeah, bro, Dovahkiin right here. Like you can just shout his way through the
Dovahkiin can
cold.
do no wrong.
But
He will
he's,
slay dragons.
He's wearing metal with no leather underlining. That must like fucking hurt.
It will. It will.
There's leather. There's leather under the
And
thing.
his pants,
Under
not
the
his arm.
Oh. No. Under the
It will
circular
cut through his skin and make him
there it is.
angrier and shout louder.
And
There's,
besides, I mean, he's Dovahkiin.
Also, his horns for helm. Helm horn.
Hell.
so if Dovahkiin were to go there and like, let me take care of your dragon problem, you'd totally be down with that.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I mean, he's wearing metal on skin in the cold. Like, yeah, I'll trust him to fight a dragon.
Yeah, but he's wearing level 1 armor.
I mean,
I
won't trust him to win.
but better him than
what
he's
armor
better
are
than
you
me.
wearing?
Like, I'm wearing
Fair
a
enough.
t-shirt.
You got me there. We got t-shirts and he's got armor.
I mean,
He also looks fierce.
he does look
Yeah.
fierce. I just wish that he succeeds.
I mean,
It feels like it's a big ask to fight a dragon by himself.
from the other thing that started this entire discussion,
Yeah.
the boy band from Final Fantasy 15.
Oh, here we go. Fuck Final Fantasy. I've never played the game. I'm convinced they're a boy band. I think I saw them pushing cars.
Also
Yeah.
driving cars.
Oh, they drive? That's nice.
Yep.
There's not a lot to say here. They're actually quite well dressed. So the question is,
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
They have just giant swords.
man, I got nothing. They're just handsome.
The thing, only thing I know about like Final Fantasy game is like they push cars, they're a boy band, and they cook awesome food.
Yeah.
They look
They look great, and that's all I know.
They're best of friends.
Are they? Oh,
Those are 4 friends that are going in a.
Would you check out wedding dresses?
Well,
I keep thinking there are more of them than 4. Apparently,
no,
there's 4.
there are 4 of them, and
It's like they need one more.
they're going
member.
to a wedding.
His wedding.
His wedding.
Oh, it's like the entourage, except in anime form.
Sort of.
Yeah, each one of them caters to a different specific fetish, and I'm not even kidding you. Like, there's the average guy, versus the energetic
average
guy,
guy.
versus the big guy, and
Yep.
versus the abusive guy with glasses. Which is...
You know what? Yep.
Yep. Okay. I'll buy that. That sounds about right.
Alright, let's discuss a fashion that Ponzi will press on.
Oh no.
Alex Ross Superman.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get trounced in this one.
Sir, a giant guy comes to you wearing this. Would you trust him with your baby?
Absolutely.
You're in a
No.
burning building.
Not in a million years. I mean,
Harmless. He just can fly and bend steel with his bare hand.
he looks like a predator.
Is it because of the underwear?
Well, that's a big part, yeah.
That's just to break the collar. Also,
the semi-obvious erection. Oh my god, dude. You couldn't give it the tuck?
Because, okay, you could go about this one of 2 ways.
okay.
The first way is that he's a superhero.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, he's a superhero,
Yes. He is.
but he's wearing that.
Yeah.
Okay? Or the other way is he's a normal guy.
Yeah. And he's
And
wearing
he's
that.
wearing that.
Normal buff guy.
Okay.
Either way doesn't go down well.
I mean, if I see a normal guy in the street wearing that, the first thing I ask him is, "Can you fly?" Before I trust him. If he flies, I'll trust him.
No.
Because my standards for trust is really low.
Could really use a win today, God.
I need to believe.
Okay.
Yes.
I know that the red is supposed to like split the blue because
Yes.
like without the red underwear, like it looks weird.
Yeah.
So what's the in-universe explanation for red underwear? Like what
This should
does
be
Okay.
good.
The in-universe
what does
explanation.
Superman tell Batman?
Okay. I love you. Because they're best friends. He's the best man in Batman's wedding. Just saying. Okay. The in-universe explanation for the costume is not. It's not the red brief that's explained. It doesn't have to specifically explain Batman.
But
Hey,
that's
Bat,
what I need.
Here's the thing about my red brief. I am comfortable with it outside now. The explanation for the costume is that it's the traditional Kryptonian clothing fashion. Hence the cape, hence the thing. So, if you in the dealings in going back to the Krypton, they would see similarly dressed people in tights, cape, and sometimes the underwear is out. For some reason, we don't know. We don't know. I mean, if you think about it, like the belt needs to go somewhere, and like
The belt for what? He's not wearing pants.
he is wearing.
Is it the onesie? If you think it's a onesie,
It needs to hold something up.
it's giant pajamas, right?
Because the blue thing is traditionally thought of as a full body suit.
So
It's not
what's
like
the
a-
belt for?
But to hold up the
Wait.
pants.
The blue thing is a
It's a onesie.
it's a onesie. It's a full body suit.
Some would
Well,
draw it like
no.
that. Some would drawing a separate. But yes.
So he's intentionally put bikini briefs on top of a
They're
blue
called
jumpsuit.
trunks and with belt holes and belt loops. So you
Oh,
can
no.
put this yellow belt on it.
No.
Oh no. What? He just walked out one day. He's like, I gotta match these red boots.
No.
What do I do?
This is what my people wore, and therefore it's a traditional cultural costume.
People are gonna be under arrest.
His people are also very dead.
Not all of them.
He didn't know that at the time.
If you think on the Kate, he's a predator.
He is a
sex-
predator.
He's a sex offender. You have to knock on your door. Legally, I'm required to tell you.
And Batman is not legally allowed to tell them.
Weirdly, I actually prefer the hard blue, like without the pants,
Oh,
like
okay.
the little tech armor kind of style thing.
I'm a fan of the
red
traditional. It just visually it breaks up the color.
Yeah, I get that.
I think it just makes it more interesting. Currently, he has the trunks back again. Yeah,
Wonder-
since his 1000th issue.
Honestly, with like a bad version of this, or like with boxers, they're not even hug; they're loose.
It's like a diaper,
Yeah,
saggy bottom.
Okay, do you have high hopes for the Doctor Doom movie?
There's gonna be a Doctor Doom
Yeah, man.
movie.
Solo.
The script has been written.
I mean, I guess.
Because I don't think they understand the character to make a good movie out of it.
I don't think that's gonna be. No, I mean, I don't know if it matters. Sorry, I mean, I know that's a controversial topic, but like, I don't think it matters because there, in any of the movie that you make, Marvel, DC, whatever, there are always going to be critics who are going to be saying,
Yeah.
okay, they didn't follow the character, they don't understand the character, they don't understand the world. But at the end of the day, you could say the same thing about Star Wars, and some people are going to love it, some people are going to hate
Yeah.
it. Is it a good movie?
I'm just like, what my thing about that Doctor Doom movie is, I think if you're gonna try to make a movie at $dollars, you should try fucking hard.
As opposed to a movie using fake dollars.
Yeah, which I think is
At
what they've
least
done. With
10 fake dollars.
which is I think what they've done with the first with the Fantastic movie. I think they thought they were using fake dollars there because that was a mess.
Well, it was a mess, but it was a very real dollar expensive mess.
Oh yeah, exactly. So
And a ruined career.
I
At
think-
least 50.
I think they thought they were using fake dollars, but in fact they were using real dollars. So
To be fair, I like the actor.
Which one? Michael B. Jordan?
No.
The second most famous Michael Jordan.
The guy who played Doctor Doom.
Oh, the guy Nip Tuck.
Yes, the guy in Nip Tuck.
That's the original Fantastic Four movie. That's not
Oh.
the Fantastic one.
The what?
The Fantastic one.
That's how it was written.
All right.
The latest Fantastic Four movie.
I don't think I saw that.
Yeah, you shouldn't. That was
All
see,
right.
The first Fantastic Four movie is
Did
the
you
only.
just say fan-tastic?
Yeah, that's how it's in the logo.
Oh, boy.
Fantastic. The first one with Nip Tuck Doctor Doom, as flawed as it was, there was an effort to be close to the material spirit.
Yeah, it actually captures the camp.
Yeah.
Didn't know this movie existed.
Bro,
No.
that's the one that sunk fucking ships.
Oh,
And
no.
the Doom movie seems to be coming from more or less that feel vibe. So yeah. If it's Nip Tuck Doctor Doom, sure. It's just that
Wait, I'm having a hard
Who's also cold and charmed?
because I just googled that now, and this
Uh-oh.
this
There's a lot to unpack.
I mean just the posters alone, man. This looks like
fake dollars, man.
Also, Michael Chiklis was the perfect
a
thing.
really bad Hunger Games.
If Michael Chiklis was mocap it, I think it'd be great.
It does look like a really bad Hunger Games.
Oh man.
Which
Bro.
is weird because it's not trying to be Hunger Games.
Yeah, not at all.
It's so many mixed messages.
Hey, I know this actress. Who's this actress?
Kate Mara?
Oh yeah, there you go. That's Kate. Ooh.
Or one of the Mara
No.
sisters.
Why
Yeah.
would you do that, Kate Mara? You're actually a good actress.
They took a lot
The
of names
Social
down.
Network was done.
Except Michael B. Jordan, who would later on be rescued by Marvel.
Yeah.
Much like Chris Evans.
Chris Evans, yeah.
Who used to be the Human Torch.
Both Human Torches have been rescued by Marvel. Tim is still reeling with the fact that there's a movie called Fantastic that he
still
made.
When did this come out? 2015.
Yeah, man. It was so bad. It kind of ruined the franchise. Marvel. It took years before they could publish the next Fantastic Four.
I like that the third, the first website that comes out aside from Wikipedia and IMDb says Battle to the Bottom. The 2015 Fantastic Four was an abomination.
Yeah, man. That ruined the director's career. Yeah.
Who was the director?
The director of
Fuck, what is this?
And Forte.
X-Men: Days of Future Past. Oh no, but that was actually a decent movie.
Like Days of Future Past.
Josh Trank.
Josh Trank, yeah.
Oh
Joshua
yeah, we're
Trank.
getting a Dark Phoenix movie. All in the black suits.
Oh man, they should really quit while they're ahead. I think they should reboot the X-Men movies because for sure they're not gonna let that go, right? I mean, we know that's gonna happen, but I think it's time. There's been enough years since 2000 for a new set of X-Men from the ground up
Also, fix the timeline.
and fix the time. And yeah, to just clean slate. I think there's enough.
People will understand.
Yeah.
That's gonna do it for today. I hope you enjoyed this fashion-inspired episode.
As we tried to grasp the idea of fashion.
I mean, some were reasonable, most were not. We're looking at you, Titus.
Go
Holy
home,
shit.
Titus.
We've also come to the
Sleep on it.
conclusion that we all want to be like the FF15 guys.
Dude, I mean,
I
they're
wanna
all
be
built.
Superman.
And that guy has blue hair. You gotta have blue hair.
He has blue hair? No one has blue hair. No, they're
hair.
all...
Black
They actually are
hair.
all strangely normal for Final Fantasy characters.
Yeah, except they fight monsters and
Or
have like
grayish,
giant
at
knives.
least. Like lighter than black.
They might have like something.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
They're like white, grayish, whitish.
They're
Yeah.
they're the most normal
Also, I'm
FF
sorry.
characters.
All colors are lighter than black. My bad.
That's also true. That is factually scientifically true.
Yeah, if you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to follow us on Twitter at bkcpodcast.com. Go
Yep.
to the site at bkcpodcast.com or go to
Facebook
at
/
BKC
BKC
Podcast.
Podcast. Yeah.
Also, you can get us at your favorite podcatcher, which I just learned is the real term for getting your podcast if you're on Android. It still just scrapes the iTunes thing, so you can get it anywhere you want.
Yeah, just look for us, BKC
Also, we're in
Podcast
iTunes.
on any like podcast catcher you use.
Forget where to go. Just look at the logo. It's BKC Podcast.
Yep.
It's there. It's like the big letters.
Yeah.
Don't go to BKC. That's like a ripoff of KFC.
And I'm gonna go ahead and check right now while we're still here.
Uh-huh.
Give me a minute. Keep going.
Okay.
Stretch,
All right.
stretch. Yep. We are still not on Spotify.
Yep.
Oh, he said Spotify. Did
Yep.
he say Spotify?
I
No,
don't know.
now he's checking it.
No, I just checked. Nope, we're still not on Spotify.
Good call, Spotify. You are my preferred music delivery service, but good call. This shows my faith in you was rewarded. But please let us in.
Yeah, we want to
We'll make your other podcast look great.
yes. We want to make it good for everybody else.
And that's gonna do it for now. Next
Yep.
next episode, we have no idea. I have not looked at the schedule for what our topic next episode is.
Yeah.
Is
Well, I
that the
think
music episode?
It might be the music episode.
We're
We'll
gonna
see.
talk about music.
You might.
Oh no.
I'm
Oh,
gonna-
actually, that's not bad. Wait, what do you mean about what about music?
I don't know yet. Listen, subscribe and listen. Wait for
Oh.
it. It's a surprise.
Then
It's
you'll
a
know.
Surprise.
Because if
Even
you
to
don't know,
us.
that means we don't know yet.
Yeah.
That's probably true.
Yep, but very true.
All right,
All right.
thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.